Back in the infancy of Mac user groups, a young man named Guy Kawasaki worked for Apple Computer. His business card read Software Evangelist. Guy's challenge was to excite software engineers outside of Apple about the Macintosh so that they'd write programs for the computer. Guy's efforts helped make Macintosh a bestseller. He's currently out of the computer business, but as you'll see, Guy has transcended technology in practicing his art.
All right, thank you. I am an evangelist, and my cause is evangelism. So I am an evangelist for evangelism.
On any given day, you can find Guy Kawasaki talking with people. It's part promotion for his book, part fulfillment of a desire to help people sell their dreams. Some of the events which fill the book and much of Kawasaki's public notoriety came from his years at Apple Computer. He was hired as Apple's first software evangelist for the Macintosh personal computer.
I used fervor and zeal and whatever else was necessary to get software companies to write software for Macintosh. I started with demos of prototypes. I brought in engineers when it was necessary. I showed them our market forecasts. I helped them meet other engineering people or management people. I did whatever it took to get software.
Hard sell?
Hard sell, soft sell, technical sell, financial sell, marketing sell, whatever it took, I did.
Kawasaki fell in love with the Mac in about 30 seconds. The amount of time he says it takes to know if you have a worthy cause.
When I first started a demo to a company, if their eyes immediately got this big, I knew I had them. If their eyes kind of glossed over and they started saying, well, Hewlett-Packard pays us $250,000 to do a port of our product, AT&T will pay us, you need to dedicate 5 engineers, we need prototypes to be sent in here for free, we need this, 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 and this. If it became a quid pro conversation, even if we gave them all those things, they have never come through. You can tell who your followers will be. You can usually tell in 30 seconds. On the 31st second, you should just cut bait and minimize your losses and go on to someone else. There are some people you just will not get to, and it's foolish to waste your time on them.
When Guy felt he'd done all he could for Apple, he started his own software company called Acius.
The bug for entrepreneurship, in one sense, I started to believe my own evangelism because I had told thousands of people about the great opportunity in the Mac software market. So after a while, you start believing it yourself. And I decided to take the leap. And, leaving a company like Apple to start a company like Acius, that's the ultimate challenge. It's a very good experience because I was able to test myself, and I think, prove myself as an entrepreneur as opposed to a corporate puke working for a Fortune 500 company. And that's something that no one can take away from me. And a good test would be to take any of the vice presidents and directors and higher muckety-mucks of Apple and say, okay, go start a company. There is no greater challenge. There is no greater test of one's entrepreneurial management and evangelical skills than starting a company.
The experience Guy gained in those tests has been captured in his writing.
I think the real success in that book will be how many people tell me that the book has somehow changed their lives, that it has enabled them to help sell their dream, to realize their dream, to promote their cause. And how many people, there's other objective tests, like will evangelism become a mainstream word so that people in normal conversations can say, I am an evangelist for whole wheat muffins, I'm an evangelist for Nike shoes, I'm an evangelist for the environment, I'm an evangelist for Herman Miller furniture. I don't care what it is, but if it becomes a mainstream term, then the book has succeeded. Just as excellence was a term that became a much more sort of powerful word because of Tom Peters. And if I can make evangelism like excellence, I will consider that an astonishing success.
Guy says evangelism takes a great idea or product and a person with a real passion for it. He adds that evangelism is not for everybody.